Okay, Aries. Welcome to Divine Intervention. This is your February love readings. I am going to go in it. So, what I'm going to do is singles first, and then I'm going to go into couples. Understand if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it rocks the boat, let it float. Nah, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Also, remember that roles could be reversed. Energy is fluid, time is fluid. So, Aries singles. Okay. My singles. Okay, Aries, whether you're a male or a female, you're feeling hurt or you feel like you hurt someone else. You're starting to think back. You're starting to think long term and you're starting to figure out where the root of the problem is. I get the feeling that all roads are leading back to maybe the home life. It could be something going on at home, or this is your time to realize, okay, I act like this because I got these patterns from this. I do this because I used to see my parents do this. A lot of the times we are not aware of the patterns that we adapt to and we hold on to. And it could be the parent you don't even resonate with. The parent that you don't feel like you act like, that you act like. I feel like I'm called to tell certain people that a lot of the times, too, I see the glasses broken on here. Someone could feel like their love life is bad luck, or you feel like you have bad luck when it comes to love, but that's not true. These are breaking cycle patterns. You go through the same cycle so that you can learn when to stop or what to do differently. If every relationship you drag it out, your lesson is to learn when to walk away as soon as the red flags pop up, and vice versa. So don't feel like you put yourself through this pain. Okay, so this could be Aries, you may have done this to someone. You may have caused someone so much pain, so much, and they're blaming themselves when they really didn't do anything wrong. You just have a guard up that's blocking people from loving you. So it's like an energetic force field where they're showing you love, you're rejecting it. So it's like psh, slapping them right back. So this is you trying to change your belief system. This is you trying to understand that the way maybe you did things haven't always been correct in the past. The way you look at things, the way you look at love. You see this card? It looks crazy, right? This is false beliefs. This is like something that, like, you know how when we think of cults and shit like that, that's that. That's like something in your brain that you've conditioned yourself to believe that may not be true, or it's a negative pattern that every time you do this, you cause pain for yourself or other people. So we're asking you to take a leap of faith, forgive yourself, sit with it, not for too long. Because if you sit in that energy too long, you're gonna get stuck on this side. We need you to jump out. Okay? We need you to move on from that energy. It's okay to self reflect, it's okay to understand, but it's never okay to dwell. Okay? Aries. And you could be single now because of this. Because this happened, because this breakup happened, because whatever. Yeah, okay. Aries guys may be caught up between two women. Aries guys, or Aries females, you may be talking to your friend about the situation and too many chefs spoil the soup. Um, I feel called to say, remember, if you talk shit to your friends about your man or your woman and then get back with them, your friends still hold that image. So sometimes it's good to tell our friends things because we rationalize and we may see the truth when we explain it to our friends. Other times it just may cause problems because our friends then think that we're an idiot and we be putting up with some bullshit. But if you are Aries man and you are cheating and you're dealing with two women, you may have gotten caught. Yeah. You trying to be the love bug and not knowing where to put your love could get you into some mess. You have to be clear with your intentions. You have to be sure in where you're placing this love, because there's a difference between starting and taking a leap of faith and not looking where you're going, and letting lust take the wheel and drive the wheel. That's not okay, because when you let lust drive, you get yourself into some problems. You understand? So, advice for my singles. Yeah, you're not, you're not moving maturely. Okay? Now look at the difference between these cards. You see how he's like playing, he's funny. We know this is where you want to be, and this was upside down. So you're not in this energy right now. You're not acting wise. You're not connecting to spirit. You're not reflecting. Like, you're really just not. You're not. And that could be a big reason why things are going wrong right now. Like, we always talk about Mercury retrograde. We always talk about things going wrong, but it's a accumulation of where we're putting our energy and where we're not putting our energy. Yeah, you have to you got to decide. This is calling for justice. You're hurting people and you're hurting yourself. This is what you're doing to yourself. You're not being your king self. You're acting erratic. You're playing around, and it's like you're showing everybody. You showing your ass, if that makes sense. It's time to get justice. It's time for you to reevaluate, and if you don't reevaluate yourself, it's gonna come harshly from someone else, and it's gonna take for pain for you to learn this lesson. It's gonna take for you to lose everything in order for you to do that, and it's like I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to help you help them. You know what I'm saying? Help you help yourself. You shouldn't We have to stop thinking that we'll learn our lesson once we get hurt. Like, we shouldn't have to touch the stove to get burnt and to know that it's hot. You understand what I'm saying? Get into your energy. Okay? the things that the things that used to hurt you, find ways to make it better. You see how that snake is turned into a full-blown rainbow, and it's using itself to feed the children. Like, use your venom to heal instead of to hurt. Know that what you've been through for a reason. And like I said, sometimes you're gonna get put to you're gonna go, if you don't learn this lesson, my single Aries, if you don't learn how your effects hurt other people, you're gonna be hardened. You're gonna be humbled. Thank you. Okay, I couldn't get the word. I was like hardened. They said no, bitch, humbled. You will be humbled. Okay, and I told you it shouldn't take pain for you to get the message. We shouldn't have to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, if you don't learn the lesson, the universe is going to put you through something to make you learn the lesson, and then after that you're going to learn your lesson. You understand? Bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is all your ancestors just want you to get into that mature energy and understand that this is a responsibility to be a good person. One more card for my singles. Aries singles, male or female, remember, doesn't apply. Let it fly. Let it see fit. It could be interchangeable. Cross watchers are always welcome. Yeah, just reflect on yourself. Go through a purging phase of what is and what isn't, and find out what's been blocking you from being your best self. And that's how you're going to energetically vibrate to the right person that is meant for you. When you start getting in that bag and that energy, that's how you attract what's for you. Okay, you're not aligning with what's for you. And if you're thinking about this past relationship or the person you hurt, now's the time to decide. You can go fix it. Go fix it before it's too late. Because once it's too late, then you're really going to be hurt. And like I said, you're going to be humbled. You're going to be humbled once that person moves on. You are the magician, okay? What you do, you could either make or break it, okay? You have to decide that instead of saying, I don't want this, I don't like this, I hate when people do this, start talking to the universe differently and say, I want a divine counterpart that does this. I would appreciate a person who understood me on this level. I would love to find someone who has the same sense of humor as me. Okay? Because you're not putting that into the universe. You're putting bullshit into the universe. Yes. Yes, Spirit said yes. And that's how you energetically vibrate to the real thing. If you want the real thing, you want the commitment, you have to start being careful with what you're speaking of when you're manifesting. You see, this is the manifesting card, the Magician. And all you do is talk shit and say, this one did this one acts like this one da 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 da. And you're only attracting more of that into your life. You're literally attracting all the things you don't like because you're not watching your words when you're manifesting. Start speaking about the things that you do want and the type of union that you do want. Okay, that was from a singles. We're gonna move on to couples. Couples, my Aries, who are in relationships or cross watchers who are dealing with an Aries. Let's see. Okay, if you are in a relationship, someone is getting in their bag, and the other one is watching the other evolve into their best self. So if you're in a relationship, if whether you're a female, whether you're a male, whether it's same gender, the other person is enjoying watching the other one glow up. It's like you guys have been through some things together and one of you is evolving. So it's important for you to be each other's support system. I'm getting that this something is about to happen or something is about to go down that something with time. Time is ticking. Let's see what it's gonna happen. It's time to do something. One of you is being called in to do something. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe one wants to move. I think there's a move. Someone may have gotten an opportunity and the other one kind of feels like they're happy. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm getting. Okay, someone may have gotten an opportunity and it's put them in this king energy, okay? Someone, whether it's a job, whether it's an offer, whether it's an opportunity, and the other person kind of feels left out, but at the same time, they're proud of their partner. I don't know, let me know in the comments if this resonates for anyone. You see your partner leveling up, or you're leveling up, and your partner is not. So it's like it's causing like they're just watching you be great. And it's like they're kind of trying to get through this jealousy phase and they have to go through their shadows. So don't let it damper you. Don't let what they're doing, if you feel like they're watching with a strange eye, it's not personal. It's not you. They're reflecting on something with them. They're not happy with themselves and the fact that they haven't tapped into their goals. So it's bothering them a little bit and they just don't want to be left behind. That's all. They're self-reflecting, you're self-reflecting. They might even say things to piss you off and like tell you like, well, don't forget who you are before you were that king. Like they made sure when you're in this energy, you or the other person, be careful that if you Aries, that you're not doing this to the other person. Whenever they're in their bag and they're happy, you might say some slick shit to throw them off of their game, but it's because you're projecting and you're reflecting on yourself. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty to them. Work on your shadow, work on your inner child, or if this is for them, one of you have to be mature enough to say, hey, listen, this is not right. You're projecting onto me, or I'm projecting onto you, and I'm really happy for what you got going on, and I would love for you to tell me how you tapped into your divine purpose. It's all a conversation. It doesn't have to be drama all the time. But just be sure that, you, like, this looks like the damsel in distress, the wife that got left behind, but it's not like that. Like, there is enough room for all of us to have greatness. Don't be hard on yourself and don't be mean to this other person. If the other person is tapping into their divine greatness, be there for them. Be happy for them. Say, listen, I want to do that too. I'm super proud of you and I want to tap into something that I enjoy too. Because if they're being mean or you're being mean about it, it's like, who wants that? If y'all both Y'all both could be in this energy. There's enough room for both of y'all to be in this energy. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Work together. Be careful how you speak to each other. Be careful how you judge each other. And sometimes you don't even think you could be jealous of your partner, and you can be, because you automatically, you start telling yourself you feel left out. And it's like, you don't have to feel left out. I don't know if anybody watched Malcolm and Marie, and I couldn't believe that through that whole movie they're fighting, and it was after a celebration when they should be celebrating. Celebrate, okay? This is a divine union. There's no reason to argue about petty things. There's no reason to tear each other down and to judge each other. There's no reason to make somebody feel lower just because you feel like they're going to a higher level than you might be able to grasp. Don't tell anybody that they're not as good as they think they are, because they are. Reflect on yourself and be sure that you're not being mean to other people when it comes to this. Be sure you're not being mean to each other. This is a divine union, and this is a great union, okay? Make whatever is hurting you, use it to come out of your shell. Use it to break the old and come out shining. Be comfortable asking for help, even if it's from your partner. Be comfortable being vulnerable. Lift each other up. You have to be each other's hype man. Yeah. And good luck. That's the trick to good luck, is putting in good vibrations. You see how he's riding on a rabbit? That's good luck. Positive vibrations. Genuine wishing well to the other people. Okay? That is how you start to manifest and generate happiness and momentum. That is momentum. Divinely guided. It's all good. Mind your words. That's all, Aries. All right, Aries. Final message for all Aries, singles and couples, men and women. Have faith. It's called to say goodbye to parts of you that may have held you back. Say goodbye to childhood ways, childish ways, and get into your bag. We are all going to be the elders one day, okay? Get into your bag. Get mature.